Lucas the Sharpshooter. This is the one that, like I said, it's just there so that he can have blue and red in the deck, as well as the white and black that Will has. Will the Wise. The Wise, yeah.
Get you guys a little sneak preview here.
So this is the Commander. This is the one you're going to see get played most games. I don't think I've ever seen them cast the other one.
Yeah,
like I said, it's literally just there. So
and you do have
4 colors.
You do have to play just one when you do these partners. I know a lot of people have played the Wilson deck to get the background. You can't play the background if
it's just there for colors. Like that is all it is there for.
Right? Good old 98 cards in a deck and 101 total. All right, yeah. What buffoonery is this?
And you've got Luris as a companion in this as well that you can pull to your hand for 3 mana and play and do a bunch of
this
nonsense
thing
with.
Banned in Legacy because it was so
it's banned
powerful.
in everything.
Yeah,
it's still banned in Modern.
Card is nuts.
Even after they changed the ruling of it used to be you could cast this from. It's basically a commander.
Yeah,
they tried this because people loved multiplayer Commander.
Yes,
in the Commander format, so they tried to bring this to constructed formats as like you have a commander. And your deck has to meet certain requirements to be able to play this as your companion. But you can cast it from the companion zone straight to the battlefield.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it was broken to all. It broke so many formats. It defined the formats. Companion was the new meta.
Yeah.
You played every companion you could. Luris was the most broken one.
Yeah.
But you have to meet these requirements to have this as your companion.
Yeah. If you change your deck structure,
if you don't, you can't play it as companion. So like each permanent card in your starting deck has converted mana cost 2 or less.
Yep.
Which is a pretty strict requirement.
Absolutely.
But this card is ridiculous because you used to just cast it for 3 mana from your companion zone, get a 3/2 and has lifelink. But the main part is this. During each of your turns, you may cast 1 permanent spell, converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. So you just keep getting things back. Infinite value every turn. They have to kill this thing, and like it's stupid. But they did fix Companion. It used to be broken because you used to just cast it as a commander, basically. But now you have to pay 3 mana, and then you can add the card from your Companion zone to your hand, and then you can cast it at a later turn when you have the mana or whatever. But back when it was just cast from the zone, it was the most broken mechanic that Magic ever introduced.
Oh yeah, I remember those years.
Most
of the time I was deployed, so I couldn't.
Yeah, I wasn't playing. I just remember everybody talking about it, and it was miserable for everybody.
I remember the boards. I remember seeing all the social media and everyone freaking out about this and being like, "Oh, at least I not have to play in this format, and I can just buy the cards from a distance."
Yeah, I remember it being a very dumb mechanic.
I remember spending a lot of money while deployed on Magic cards. I bought so many collections.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you do when you're deployed. You got nothing to spend on.
I quit during War of the Spark is when I quit. And then I got back in again when Dominaria United released is when I got back in. But I was only playing Draft and Limited up until Brothers War is when I built my first constructed deck again.
Zach is so excited he's throwing his dice at his opponent. That was a 10-9. It looks like Rex is going to get this one.
Yep.
Really good. I don't know if we haven't actually on the channel yet. We didn't cover that.
Rex hasn't been on at all, has he?
Definitely not with this deck.
No.
I don't know. Rex, have you ever been on this stream before? I think if you remember the conversation correctly, he's on all 3 of these matches. So, cool. Yeah. It's his first time, and he gets 3 in a row.
Awesome.
All right. That's how we do it.
We love to see the new people on.
Right? Representing.
So, I see Zach's hand. He's got Skrelv and Orum's Chant, a Benevolent Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Benevolent Bodyguard.
Well, we still get some good gameplay. That's right. That's true.
So, we're both on 7. Rex on the
Seachrome Coast. All right. Yeah, lost that die roll. And what kind of
interaction? We're going to have a Skrelv on 1 here, which is going to be big.
Huge. He's got to
Force
respond to it now. Yes!
I love that card.
Force Spike card for Rex.
That is a pretty Force Spike, too, by
yes,
the way.
That is a gorgeous Force Spike.
You're going to see a lot of pretty cards in this deck. Rex went to Richmond this weekend, and he picked up all of these Judge promo fetch lands. They were the prettiest things ever. But I think Rex plays all foils. I'm pretty sure this whole deck is foil, and it was, I remember playing against him, and it was the prettiest deck I'd ever seen in Duel Commander. It was prettier than yours.
Okay, I'll take a look at it myself.
Rex one up to you.
I'm surprised, Rex. Well done. I'm the guy that's the full art foils. Get the Japanese art if I can. All foil, mostly promos. All right.
I can't wait to see the judge promos in there. I saw you picked those up. They were so nice.
Judge promos. That's where he's going to be punishing me.
Yeah.
Because I think I only got like 3 or 4.
The judge promo fetch lands, the original one slot.
I can't compete right now, man. Rex, you got me beat.
He's even got a foil dual land in there.
What's this card here from Zach?
Is that Saram?
Saram? It looks like one of those Amonkhet special.
I think that one's the one where whenever you cast an order or equipment, you draw a card.
Yeah. Notice Rex missed his second land drop. He's being able to play
Gitaxian Probe and an offer you can't refuse. He's going to counter his Gitaxian Probe to give him 3 treasures. He's countering his own spell to give himself 3 treasures.
Genius. All right.
That was great.
Next level. He got to this. 1 lander and he's able to recover.
Or is it 2 treasures?
2 treasures. Yeah.
That is so good. That is funny.
Wow. Not even punished for that. I mean, it's now Zach has to play around this because you notice that when Rex tacked out,
and that
would have been a free Light-Paws pay.
Yeah.
Because he knows he doesn't have to work. He gets 2 treasures.
Also, that card you do not see in this format.
No, not at all.
It's one of the first times I've seen that card.
Yeah.
So that's cool. An offer you can't refuse.
I remember that promo going, what am I going to play this in? But I'm also not a blue player.
I have like 16 of those.
Yeah, same. Got a couple foils. We did pretty good in that season. I remember. That was a fun season.
That was the modern season that top 8 like every single one and never got an invite.
And he still hasn't hit a second land drop. That's insane. But 2 treasures, getting at least
still got 3 mana.
Yeah, hold us up. And it keeps Zach in check here because that Light-Paws of free play is not where you want to be.
Doorkeeper
Thrall. This is a new one from Kovlov that stops ETB triggers. It's a 2/1 flyer with flash.
Artifacts and creatures.
Yep. But it's just ETB triggers, so.
Imagine if it shut his treasures off.
It doesn't? I don't think
it doesn't.
No.
I'm just saying.
He's just getting some board presence. I think that Zach right now is just trying to go wide on the board state because he knows that his commander's got a big red flag on it. There's no one's going to let that resolve. All right, well, we're going to get a free look anyways. Here's a noted Peacekeeper.
Yep.
This allows him to look at his hand. Oh, maybe not. He's not having any of that. Get rid of that.
Draw a card, so still digging towards the lands.
Yeah, maybe he sees a second land drop at this point. Man, what a risky keep, Rex, to just keep a 1-lander.
I mean,
he did have some answers in interaction. I agree.
He had Probe, he had Force Spike. That hand's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's just...
You have a lot of early game interaction.
Mm-hmm. And you'd think he'd have seen a land at this point. Like, is he still not seeing a second land drop? Going for the treasure token. No, he hasn't seen a second.
Cling to Dust to draw a card.
Okay.
Trying to hit the second land.
And he's got to be digging. Like, did you feel punished here, Rex, keeping that 1-lander? Did you feel punished? Because I feel punished just having to see this Light-Paws outland growing you. Considering Light-Paws is known to have a low mana count.
Still didn't hit it.
Still Jesus. At this point? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's rough. Just that 1-lander. I'm so happy he's able to stay into it, but he's got to leave that one open because he can't allow that Light-Paws to go unchecked.
You'd have to have a Wash Away or a Mana Tithe here to counter it.
But you got to represent it. You got to represent it. Do you think he'd go for it?
I'm pretty sure he's going to go for it after Zach's.
Zach's a pretty conservative player. Yeah, I don't think he was going to go for it. He's a conservative player, and he has to respect.
In those situations, I just think about the only cards they could have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you Force a Will. It's 2 cards out of your hand, but you have to have like Wash Away or Mana Tithe. You've already used your Force Spike. So.
Discarded to hand size. Ouch.
But I mean, Zach does have pressure on, so he doesn't have to rush into anything. But
true.
But I mean, like when they have 1 land on, like I'm trying to get the pressure on. Like you're so behind.
Yeah, Rex has got to keep it open though. He's got to make him respect the fact he might have the answer to it, and it's the only thing he can do. He can't really play cards.
Play the cards in, so you got to represent something.
You take a risk and a gamble if you play those cantrips or anything, because if you don't see that land, it's just a free play. And that Light-Paws gets the protection from blue and white, and it's just what do you do? What do you do? And there's really not a lot that these decks can do to answer this stuff.
But you do got to remember that Rex also has red and blue.
It's true. He's got 4 colors.
So it's 4 colors, so it's black, white, red, blue. So probably going like pro white and pro red are going to be the best ones. Yeah,
I think white would be the first one because the removal package, blue there for the counter. Looks like he's going to go for a protection spell already. What's he going to put it on?
Worm's Chant, so he can't cast spells this turn, so that lets the Light-Paws resolve.
Okay. Gets him that free Light-Paws.
Worm's Chant's coming to Modern, too, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that's going to be
It's silence with Kicker. Your opponent's creatures can't attack that turn.
Yeah.
It's 2 mana to do that.
White just getting some overpowered. All right, here we go. This is a Convoke.
So it's Lash Knife. If you control a planes, you can tap a white creature to play this spell for free.
Essentially.
And it's 2 mana, so when it comes in on Light-Paws, it's going to go search for
a 2 mana.
No, it's 2 or less, I guess.
Yeah, 2 or less aura.
I think?
Yeah, it's 2 or less aura, and you can just immediately attach it. Ouch, this is rough.
I couldn't remember if it had to be less or if it could be equal mana value.
Yeah. I'm not picking sides here, but man, just a 1-lander, it feels so bad. I mean, he obviously had some easy answers, but once you start getting this going, is that Ethereal Armor or is that what is that?
It's going to be a protection one. So either pro red or pro white or whatever he chooses. But
I imagine
this one I think is the one where you can pay 1 white and return it to your hand.
Okay.
So it's really good because you can. No, it's not that one. No. There's one where you can pay 1 white and return it to your hand, and you can just keep playing it to get more auras on the Light-Paws. It's dumb.
Yeah.
But it's not that one. I think it's. It's one of the protection ones, probably.
I think Zach's trying to like speed things up because one of the Light-Paws things is there's a lot of 1 mana auras, searching. And you just basically start searching. Like I think he plays less fetches than any other deck, but he searches 3 times as much as
you are monocolored, so you can't play that many.
Yeah. But on top of that, just oh man! All right, gonna play another aura. Get some protection from green and red, I think.
A lot of these you choose when it comes in. But some of them are already stacked on there. But
yeah, I don't know if Zach's still out there. If you can help us out on some of these auras, man. Light-Paws is a really unique deck. It's been showing up some good numbers lately. It does combo out. He needed to shuffle because of the Sauron. Spelling? Sauron? He needed to shuffle because of Sauron. Sarum?
It's probably one of the enchantments.
Yeah. But all these enchantments are going to keep coming out. He's shuffling his deck more than a fetcher. I mean, you can have a 5-colored deck with nothing but fetches, and they don't shuffle as much as he shuffles his deck. It's insane. Yeah, I think at this point he's probably pretty much locked down on all the protections. The first creature he had. Okay.
Probably got
all yeah. The first creature he played is forcing him to get into this because he has to draw after playing the auras. So of course you
Saram. Saram.
Saram. Yeah, and one of the things he has to draw, so he can't just obviously can't just stack the deck. He's got to allow him to cut, draw the card, then go search. Yeah. Senior Edificer. All right, yeah.
It's a very good card.
Very, very good card. Nice little art too.
I think it's whenever an aura or enchantment enters too.
Mm-hmm. Coming in for 3. Saram's at 7. I'm sorry, Rex is at Rex is
Ram.
So many different names. There's so many things I got to remember.
I don't know how much power this Light-Paws has, but it's probably lethal in border now.
Yeah.
And it probably has protection from all
everything.
colors.
How do you get out of this thing? I mean, you have to get
Still
some
didn't find a land. Going to discard again.
Is he discarding? Is that discarded hand size?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so rough. Forever punished. I know a lot of people say that like never punished or whatnot. Oh, this is forever punished.
Yeah.
Card text, whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle card, draw a card. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that.
Or vehicle. I wonder if there's any vehicles.
Yeah, maybe he's got some vehicles in the deck. Yeah. This is why we need our producer. I know he might be out there in the ether, but this is why we need him.
That's a totem armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, that's just nothing you can do against that. Yeah. Rex taking an early game loss.
Be on the play again, though.
Yeah, it does get on the play.
How many cards did he see without drawing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 7 cards. 7 cards.
God.
7 to 8 cards. Because he started with a 7. He kept it. Kept that 1-lander. I think it was 18 cards. Okay, 18 cards. I wouldn't count fast enough. So that, jeez.
That was a lot.
That is, what, 1/5 of your deck at that point? Just about. And you didn't see your second land drop?
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh, that's rough. Mathematically, I believe you were right to think that you would see a land within that, but that's variance for you.
Yeah. You
get greedy, and sometimes the greed punishes you. That's what we need to get spam in the chat. Put a greed card spam to the chat. So everyone's like, the greed. He's on 39. Oh my God, the math is even more in your favor that you would have seen a land. Most people are playing 33, 33, 33. That's your baseline.
No,
and then
definitely not 33.
Yeah? That's
like
every Commander player.
To 39.
Every single Commander player is like 33, 33, 33. Every time we talk to them. Like Duel Commander, obviously, you're probably going to need to play.
Yeah, well, that's
more.
Multiplayer Commander where you have mana rocks. You don't have mana rocks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're playing like 36 to 40 lands. Sometimes like 41.
I'm a 33 to 32 kind of guy because most of my stuff's low to the ground.
What the heck? No wonder you're missing land drops.
I rarely miss land drops. I'm telling you, I get flooded more than
Whenever I watch
I'm
your games, you're missing land drops.
I get flooded more than I get routed. I want to show people this. This weekend, I never ever got stranded on lands. I was on a 21 land deck on that standard deck. I never got stranded. I got flooded almost every game. I'm talking. It's just it's variance. You're not gonna I only need 2 lands in most of the decks I play, 2 to 3 lands. Like Jund, obviously I'm gonna need 3, but I'm usually low to the ground. I like to put some early interactions, some cheap.
Got a mulligan for Zach here. I think
That's good for
Rex kept 7.
All right.
Let's see if it has more than 1 land here.
Yeah, please tell me that you learned from this and you didn't keep a 1-lander.
Or at least if it's a 1-lander, it better have a ponder or a preordain in there.
You can't trust math because it's part of the patriarchy, says Chris. I mean, is he wrong? The math ain't mathin'. Good one, Valen. That's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, you can only trust math until the randomness gods will get after you and punish you for it.
I have to watch Chris play a fun game today.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the top 8 announcement to see if I screwed myself by double drawing or not, or if I'm going to make it. Crossing my fingers, anxious. And then Chris is over there playing a game that's 30 minutes over the timer because there was a judge call over this guy's shuffling a card into his deck during a Boseiju search.
Oh, no.
It was 30 minutes over time.
Oh, God.
And I'm just I just want to see if I top 8 it or not.
So Finn out here says that when he was on Aragorn Aragorn the Uniter, he did the same thing with 33 lands and never got punished. See, I'm never get punished in that way. And then of course Sermon, no spoilers, but he does get mana screwed again. All right, no spoilers.
Oh my God.
But at 39, see, this is what I'm talking about. Your math means nothing to me. I don't care how many lands you play. I get flooded more than I get drought because maybe that's where the gods believe.
I'll keep a 1-lander if I have a preordain or a a ponder.
Okay,
a Geet Probe.
Gitaxian Probe, nice. It's a terrible idea. It's much more considered a 36 plus 3 cyclers. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not terrible.
I think in Eris I'm running 38 total. It's 37 actual lands, and then one of them is a Seagate Restoration, which is a flip land. But
Rex gets to get a free look in his hand.
I have so many cantrips in that deck that I usually hit my lands.
Fantastic. Tasking Crow just give him a free look at his opponent's hand, so he knows what he's
got a mold of 6. Is that 4 lands and just 2 spells?
One
of them's just clear too much. Got a Watery Grave.
He's given Rex the complete knowledge that he knows that he doesn't have to worry about any auras. And he's not
we do have a preordain here. So, sure. I mean, that was a fine keep, even if it had 1 land. You had a preordain and a Gitaxian Probe.
Yeah. We don't know if it's going to be this game. We said no spoilers, so we don't know. No spoilers.
I mean, I didn't see what the hand was, but I would keep that with a 1-lander.
Absolutely, yeah. Zach being really nice to give us the hands up. We do this a lot when we play F&M. Don't force the opponent to write it on paper. Just allow them to play hands up. The perfect knowledge is there. Get people into
Wishclaw Talisman.
Wishclaw Talisman. All right, that's a nice one. Hey, girl. Sorry, we're streaming. Wishclaw, one of those things you can tap, get a card from your library, any card of your choice.
It removes a counter, and then it goes back to your opponent.
Yeah. So it gives you a demonic tutor for 2 cards, and they get a demonic tutor for 1 card.
Yeah.
Risky play in some combo decks, but very good card when you really want to.
Most of the decks that play this are combo decks. So. Yeah. Because you're just going to go grab your combo, and before they can tutor, they're usually dead.
So, all right, we got the Simulacron to get. That SRAM. Senior
very good in this deck.
Very, very good. Get that draw engine and keep those resources.
Turns your enchantments into cantrips.
Right. And this deck plays a lot of enchantments. Yes. All right, 3 mana. Marsh Flats on the back. I'm sure that he's going to be respecting some kind of counterspell for his commander at this point. I think Tony will probably play. He's going to play a little more conservatively still. Just get the easy damage in there. Not play any cards into any counter magic. Respecting Rex's ability to counter his commander. And not really putting up anything that Ossification can get. I do love the patience on that Wishclaw Talisman there. He's not willing to
he's just waiting until he can combo off, probably.
Yeah, either that or just make sure that he can leave up some protection while also comboing off. So, good hesitation and patience on Rex's side.
I forget what all the combos are in this deck, but Rex, when I played against them, they were explaining all the different lines. I think they have like Brain Freeze, Underworld Breach to like Mill, and then there's a couple other ones in there. There's a decent amount of combos in the deck.
Yeah. Something he's going to have to get real familiar with, Zach specifically, because he's going to be up against.
So we got a long goodbye here on the SRAM.
Okay. Nice.
That's good.
Good removal spell. Ghost Shield's down for this turn.
Well, no, that was end step.
Oh, that was end step. Yep. Nice. All right. Keep track. Land for turn because he put it on top. He knew what it was.
Surveilled it. Had to hit the 4th.
He's got that 4th, and he's being really, really patient.
You're 4 colors. You can play 4 surveillance. Or, no, it's more than that. You can play way more than that.
Mm-hmm. And 4 color?
You're probably only playing 3 to 4, but
I'd mention just 3. I don't want to overdo it on the tap lands, but they are so good. I saw those. Just seen playing Legacy the tournaments this weekend.
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
They're
6 surveil. Okay.
Yeah.
4
I mean,
colors,
they're really good in this deck.
Yeah,
especially with all the combo stuff.
Yep. Looks like we got our first counter against it. Yeah.
We got a Snapcaster to get back long goodbye to kill the Light-Paws.
That's a Snapcaster?
Yep. It's a judge. No, it's not a judge promo. It was a promo for a Grand Prix. Ooh.
Oh.
Is that a protection spell that we didn't?
I think we weren't even paying attention to.
We already knew it was there. Did we just not realize this? Oh, you can. It's a flash enchantment, so he's just gonna go grab a protection
spell from black.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that's a Snapcaster Mage. I've never seen that art in my life.
Did you know that had flash, Rex? Because we knew it was in the hand.
Yeah, we knew it was in the hand. It was just facing up there. No, it was for the art.
Regional Pro Tour
qualifier. Okay.
Yeah, I punted. Didn't read it. Had flash.
Rex getting punished. Oh, sorry, bud.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's rough.
It was probably the last line on there.
Yeah. Still got a full grip.
The blocks of text.
I imagine when we're probably and again, guys, I have not seen this content before here. Sometimes I do if I really need to make sure I'm up on the cards, but when I got a nice assistance here for some of these cards, I don't really preview these things. I prefer to see them live because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to see.
I know a lot of cards in the format, so I'm usually pretty good with them. The Light-Paws deck though plays a lot of like cards that only see play here, so like they're hard to know what everything is.
But Rex, I imagine what's going to happen here is he's going to need to combo off in the next 2 turns to end this thing because
with the
2 more turns,
Light-Paws has pro black.
A lot of his answers are already removed. I mean, he's got a potential for a pro white. Painter Servant. This is one of the card pieces.
Go get Grindstone with the Wishclaw.
If he sees a land, he needs a land.
I think Grindstone's 3 mana to activate.
It's 3 mana. Yeah.
It's 1 mana to play, 3 mana to activate.
Yep. Looks like he's presenting the combo kill at this point. So he's making everything not black.
I don't know what color he's going to choose.
Yeah, but doesn't this help him actually get around the protection spell? Am I wrong in this? That he gets around the protection by giving everything a different color?
I think it's each card in your deck is the chosen color.
I named white to get around his protection auras.
Oh. So each card is a different color.
Yeah.
I see. So you could play a black card and target the Light-Paws now? Or?
Yeah, because it's now white. Everything in his deck. It's all one color. So you should be able to play your removal spells.
No. I get what he's saying.
Rex? He wanted to get away from his auras here. But if he...
I think he's talking about...
Get around his protection auras. All right, we'll just get back to it. And if we see something from Rex, we'll get in there. Ossification going to be the play. Likely going after the Painter Servant. I imagine Zach knows he's got to get this off the board. Counter.
Remand.
Can
replay that though.
Yep. Gives another look.
Does he have Force of Will?
Does he have Force of Will? He's going to let this one go through.
Got it.
Yeah, got the Painter Servant. Now, he does have ways to get rid of this enchantment, though.
Oh, yeah.
So it is not over. Just that line is not going to be an option for Rex that's going forward here until he gets an answer for it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought he was saying, because I don't think it would change him being able to target with the black cards. I think it's all the cards, like his creatures are white.
Yes.
So like he can't choose pro white or the white enchantments fall off.
Yep. Yeah.
So like he can still block the Light-Paws.
Exactly. Smart. So he's got some kind of answer until he gets lifelink or trample and flying and all the nasty stuff that Light-Paws loves to bring attached to it. And what's great about that remand play, and you think, oh, he just gets to replay it. He did get a free look, but he also took him off from aura plays.
Yeah. So the Light-Paws isn't growing anymore.
Yeah. He's really just perfectly stacked it up so he could make sure that there wasn't a 6-7 aura spells that just grew this thing into an ungodly beast that's unanswerable.
Yep.
And like honestly, with 4 or 5 mana open like this, like he could have grabbed almost every aura in his deck and just swung it Rex for game.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to get him off that painter and forcing him to respect the painter server combo.
Coronet coming in.
Here comes his lifelink.
So ossification still triggers your Light-Paws. That's crazy.
That's interesting. Yeah. Well, every enchantment is an aura, and it is an aura. It's enchantment to a land. Ossification is an aura.
Yeah, but I thought that Light-Paws only triggered when something was attached to it.
You have to look it up, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's just anytime he plays an aura spell. It's got the lifelink, does have the ability to block. It's good. Just allowing him to get up to life, and I don't even think Rex cares about the life at this point. Most of his his 2-card combos don't care about life totals. So
wow, I didn't even know that.
Every single time. Yep.
I thought it had to be attached to the actual Light-Paws.
Yeah,
that makes those things so much better.
Good. Yeah,
on thin ice and all that.
Just Zach excluding something. I don't know. He's really shocked about what he might be seeing.
The path of ancestry here.
Yep.
We got an underworld breach in here.
Yeah.
Or I guess we could tutor for it. But.
Yes. We do have that tutor. Has been really patient with that Wishclaw Talisman. I love the patience in this. A lot of people sometimes just go pick up these pieces unnecessarily. Like getting the piece.
You gotta wait till you get the mana for everything.
Yeah. Like it's good to have it out there. Obviously, yeah, they can respond to it. Not a lot of things can deal with artifacts, but you just being extremely patient to wait for which card combo he wants to go with. And because his deck plays so many different combos, it's like he can save it for, I have one piece, I'm going to go with the other piece.
Yeah.
So that patience pays off. Like waiting for those draws to see which one he's going to get. And it looks like he's got one of the combo pieces. He's going to do his first Wishclaw. And the only thing he's really got to worry about is Mana Tithe maybe coming from Zach's side of the field here.
Yeah. Got to play around that.
Yeah. Looking in deep, getting us. I'd be sweating if I was Zach, honestly. I'd be sweating. This deck combos so well. With so many different 2-card combos. That as soon as he activated it, I'd be like, all right. Let's hope that my Light-Paws can survive this combo.
Yeah,
or whatever he's doing.
I was winning against Rex, and he played a Underworld Breach with only like 2 mana left, and I'm like freaking out. Am I dead?
Am I dead?
Whenever I see Underworld Breach or like Yawgmoth's Will, I just think I'm dead.
Right. All right, Rex, what you got for us?
That's a balance.
Balance.
That's good.
With Teferi's Protection combo.
He doesn't have the mana for that, but it's going to get rid of Light-Paws here.
Oh, yeah. And brilliant play here. I think that's what he wanted to search for.
He'll let the Sacco land, and whoever has more cards has to discard down to the same card size.
And I think Rex is on 3, so I think it's an even Steven here. But we got, what is this, 5, 2...
So 5. Rex will have to sacrifice the land, but Zach will have to sacrifice the Light-Paws. And I don't know if balance hits enchantments or not, but if it does, he'll get the Painter Servant back. It's an older card, so I don't know if it hits in like everything. But.
It doesn't hit everything. I know the artifacts are fine. Even on lands. Yep.
Well, Rex wouldn't have to sack a land because there's a land under the ossification.
That's right, yep.
I missed that. So it would just be getting rid of Light-Paws and ossification.
It's
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Zach is thinking deep in the tank here.
Creatures, so it doesn't hit enchantments, yeah.
It's just
hand land creatures. Yeah, I knew that it didn't do everything. So.
And the typical combo with this balance card is you using it with Teferi's Protection and forcing your opponent to sack everything. Yeah. Outside of enchantments and artifacts, obviously. But yeah.
Got rid of the Light-Paws, and that was really the only threat on the board at the moment.
That was the biggest threat. He's got to get that thing off the board. Now, Zach does have the mana to recast this thing, and likely does have an aura in hand, given that his deck is all auras. So it's going to be on Rex here to come up with some kind of protection spell, get up some kind of counter spell or removal.
I mean, the best thing to do is let Light-Paws resolve. Let them try to put an aura on it and then remove it.
And he's got red black open, so removal is the answer, obviously.
Yep.
I don't think he's playing that Boon Satyr card that I play as a special one-off. Counter that summon. Get that thing out of the board. I shocked a Bren when I in our match with that, and he was like,
"What card is this?"
It's a black and a colorless. I think it's Boon Satyr. It counter target summon.
Boon Satyr. Boon Satyr was the old Theros card.
I forget. It's an old like Mirage card. And
is it counter or something?
Counter summon, pay 3 life. We had to look up the rules on it because the way that they were stacked, we didn't know if it was part of the cost, because cost always comes first on Magic now. But back then in this card, all right, 4 mana, bring back out Light-Paws. Let's see if he has the answer. Rex saying nope, I don't care. You can play it. All right, Rex with a land for turn. Needs to get something going. Had an answer for the first one. Luckily, didn't have a follow-up 1 mana aura to really start putting some pressure on.
I do believe he tapped too much mana there.
Yeah, I think he did too. It's just 4 mana. It's a 2 mana commander.
So I wonder if he had a 2 in hand. If it would have mattered.
Yeah.
If there was a 2 mana.
It could have, yeah. Rex is digging. I can kind of see some excitement in his hand. I think he sees the line. I love it when I see the excitement in some players when they see the line that they want. You saw this when Zach was playing his, when he knew he had that win. He was just like, win! This is my win! Valdir and Epicure. I do 1 damage to you. Counter this, you filthy casual. I mean, all in fun. I just love seeing the excitement. I think he sees a line. I imagine he's got this one. 2 cards in hand, too. All right. Tapping that newly played swamp. Let's see what he goes for.
Gonna play Will.
Will? From the commander? No. Oh.
What is that?
That is a good one. Wow. We're the greatest dual casters in the world, guys.
Oh, it's Underworld Breach.
It is Underworld Breach. Okay. It's the new the new promo for it. Underworld Breach, great card here. Yeah, Breach has begun. There you go. So he can start playing from his graveyard. Has to exile 2 cards, and then has to pay 3 cards, and can pay the mana to cast any card from his graveyard. Getting preordained. Nice. Good start. Stacking it up here. I wonder if this is a desperation play.
There's nothing really threatening him right now.
Yeah, Light-Paws at 2/2. Yeah. Allows him to dig a little bit deeper here. Putting 2 at the bottom. Obviously looking for something. He's got at least another play. He can play that preordain one more time here. Nope, going for a balance again. Yeah. Okay, good call. So he's got another answer to the Light-Paws. No more yards. So it's going to be the last card he can cast from the graveyard. But a great answer. And if you want an edict effect, balance is your card. Did you think that was an edict effect? There you go.
I was not playing white.
Yeah. Weren't you the one talking this weekend about, like, doesn't white sacrifice as a creature? I thought that was a black only thing. Because we had to look for that whole...
That was the Void Wren. We thought it...
Yeah.
Casey thought
exiled and said destroyed.
Has white in
6 mana. Notably, he does have 6 mana to recast that. But won't be able to put an aura on here.
No. So... The game is slowly and surely falling away from Zach here.
I mean, I would feel pretty good at a 25-10, although Rex can combo out of nowhere sometimes. Yeah. Like, hasn't played his commander once in these 2 games. But yeah, at least controls the board state. He's got him in a good place where he has to tap out if he wants to play Light-Paws. So unless he has that same Convoke Aura card.
Lash Knife.
Yeah, Lash Knife. He's not going to be able to play anything else but his commander. And it doesn't look like he's going to hit a 7th land drop here. So... See, looks like he's got... this is another thing about these Light-Paws decks. When you kill that commander, they're just trapped with these useless auras.
Yeah.
Because they got no...
A lot of them do play a decent amount of creatures, though, that they can still put them on. So.
And we've seen a few in here.
Yeah.
So I imagine this is probably going to be his wish claw. It's probably going to be looking for a creature. I think if I was Zach, I'd be looking for a creature.
To put an aura on.
Yeah. Get something so he can put up some game presence here. We'll see if this is the detriment.
Sanctifier Invec.
That would be a good play right now. Going for a 2 mana white card, red and black, and there's nothing to exile from his graveyard. Oh, he gets Breach. But the Breach combo's already played. So it's not like it's going to do that much damage from the graveyard here, but Here we go. Zach's digging deep. I imagine he's probably just taking this time to look through his deck.
Yeah.
There was a time when I first got used to Duel Commander, and the guys were telling me, like, listen, when you fetch, look for your answers if you can't memorize your deck list. What's up, Mr. Rogers? Good to see you.
Nick balled out this weekend.
Yo, dude, did you see his collection? Oh, you know what? In between, Nick, do you want us to show off your bling? Because I actually was quite impressed with some of that bling. I can download the picture and put it on the channel. Those are some great pickups this weekend, man. Great job.
Him and Rex got some good pickups this weekend.
Oh, yeah, they did. Rex is now flexing on me to the point that I can't catch up. So, come on, local viewer out there, sponsor me so I can get richer cards like my friend Rex here, who has judge promos.
Some dual goodies.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. Did you hear our announcement for the new Duel Commander series coming here at Lifelink Games?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were in the group chat at the point, but yeah. We're going to be doing a whole new series. Going to be doing some fun stuff for the community and creating tokens for the winner of the Duel Commander series. And you have to go back to see our announcement on it, but I think we're going to talk about it in between each round.
Yeah.
Want to get people excited. It's going to be a real fun point. Yeah. Shadow Spear. That one for the new Laura Croft bundle. I got 2 of those things. I really enjoyed that.
I want to try the commander from that.
The Laura Croft one. Yeah. Shit. It's really good.
I've seen some play.
Yeah. That's going to trigger that Monastery Mentor.
Is big, though.
Yeah. Goes wide. Makes him...
Prowess.
Yeah. Gets every single time he plays a non-creature spell, gets a 1/1 with prowess, notably. Yep. This card took
Monastery Mentor also has prowess.
Yeah, when this thing was first printed, it was in Legacy, it was in Modern. Everyone was on the stack. It was so good. Mm-hmm. Island the play from Rex here. He's got to do something about this board state. It doesn't look like he has a hand for a 2-card combo, but he's going to get 1 pieces. He's getting 1 piece. Oh,
Toxic Deluge.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a play, but honestly, the way that Rex plays, he's just going to get his last combo piece.
Maybe.
Rex's 4-color Lurrus deck looks pretty sweet. It is
pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm loving this. He hasn't played a single one of his commanders yet.
No.
Like, I think they just sit there for color. Like,
they're just so you can play 4-color and companion a Lurrus.
And it shows that he's a big fan of Stranger Things. New season coming soon, sponsored by Netflix. I'm kidding. They haven't sponsored me for anything. Stranger Things, good show, though. I do love the show.
It is a good one. It's weird that we have magic cards for all these different things now.
That's the greatest part about it. It's like, I'm going to play Captain America. You're going to play with the Willis from... and he's going to get taken out. Yeah, Negan from The Walking Dead's going to come out with his own bat equipment card. And then you got...
the Lord of the Rings,
the Walking Dead, and then you got the you can get what was a shovel from that came out just recently? I wanted from the Hammer. It was a shovel from
Evil Dead,
the Night of the Evil Dead. So you can have an Evil Dead showdown here, and then you get Transformers. I mean, Transformers roll out. Where's my GI Joe Transformer combination? I want to see some GI Joes.
See what he searched for here.
Is this even Magic anymore? 4 colors. This looks like a Jace combo.
No. Oh, it's a Dam. Overloaded Dam.
Yeah, Overloaded Dam. So just go wipe the board.
Don't have to pay life for that one.
Yep. No Toxic Deluge for you. I'm not giving you free life. Yeah, there it goes. Answers that little 1/1, leaving him with nothing but a Shadow Spear.
Able to answer the board for like 3 turns in a row. So
that's what his deck is so good at. It can deal with creature base just to draw off enough
tutors time. You can find whatever you need.
Yep. And notably, it might have been the card he was searching for, but he hasn't found any of his 2-card pieces. Like, that shit is patience.
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
I mean, he's kind of been forced to answer the board the last 3 turns.
Sure. I mean, you definitely don't want to untap and let them have all those little prowess triggers coming at you with that huge Monastery Swift Spear. But just... he's showing his legacy capability here, where he's been playing this game for so long. Mm-hmm. He knows how to play these tempos. And he doesn't give
Rex
up.
Plays a lot of combo decks. So
yeah.
Even in Modern, he was playing the Underworld Breach deck in that.
You don't see him put his hands in his head. He's not like getting overly stressed. He's keeping his composure. Mm-hmm. So he's got that great poker face.
We're finally going to see a commander cast.
Holy crap! Willis is going to see play.
I told you it'd be Will. That'll be the only one you'll see play.
Wilson! Oh, sorry, that's a different deck. Will seeing the board. Comes in with a treasure token.
Oh, also, when you said that the Underworld Breach in the graveyard doesn't matter, it does because Lurrus can bring it back.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. So Sanctuary Fire Infect would have actually been a smart play. Yeah, good heads up. Good correction. Thanks, man. Using that treasure early. Digging. All right. He's got that 7th land drop, so now he can play his commander and an aura spell if he wants to, but he's got to play into what looks like 4 cards and open mana. Is he going to do it? It looks like he's going to do it. All right, do we see a counter spell?
Lose focus.
Lose focus. Oh, this is like possible to not see the light of day.
No.
No today, sir. We did not let this happen.
Back on the battlefield.
Not from this game. Not this game. That is just too expensive. 8 mana Light-Paws. Do you want to pay 8 mana for your Light-Paws? What's he, Traxa now?
Yeah.
Oh, good grief. All right. Rex, you got to have this combo piece. He's just going down for the beatdown. All right.
It's the beatdown now.
The beatdown one.
1-2.
He's got him on a 25 turn clock. Can he do it? Rex, 25 turns.
We're buying Lurrus, finally.
Finally.
We're finally going to see the power of Lurrus.
Are we going to see it? Oh, yeah. Zach's immediately like, what's in your graveyard? I want to see what your graveyard. Underworld Breach is in the graveyard. He just called it out. Nice call. He's like, yeah, just FYI, I got this Underworld Breach.
Now, is it only permanents that Lurrus can cast? I think.
It is 2 mana last permanents. Yes. Yeah. Just permanents.
I didn't get to play with that one, so.
Oh, you can put it in your deck. I know that it's not legal in Duel Commander, so if you play with white.
Yeah. I mean.
You play white more than I do.
I'd have to play white and black.
Yeah. All right.
I could do this.
Second treasure. Here we go.
That's a clue.
That's a clue.
Yeah.
That's a clue. What am I saying, treasure?
The will makes clues when it comes in. Yeah. It's almost like a mini Tibet.
Yeah, I need to get a clue. Is that one of those surveillance? No.
Profane Tutor.
Profane Tutor. Suspended. He's putting the clock. He's putting the clock on Zach here. It's like, you better come up with some kind of oppression.
Casting Lurrus here.
25 turn clock, 25 turn clock, 25 turn clock, 23 turn clock. Reminds me of that joke. I remember the kids behind the fence going, 29, 29, 29. The guy looks in there, gets poked in the eye. 30, 30, 30, 30. It's a good joke. I don't know if I can say the rest of it because there's probably some language that's not appropriate for your TV. But it's a really good joke. If you keep it out there, let your dad tell it. He loves telling jokes. 23rd turn clock. Let's go.
It's gonna be a long game.
I mean, we're watching Rex play some Magic, man. This man, if anything, he plays decks where he knows he's gonna get a lot out of it. He's gonna put so much money into it. He wants to get the time back. Like, that's a good investment, Rex. That's a good investment. I want to get my time's worth, so I'm gonna put a deck and make sure I play a lot of Magic.
It's a command tower.
Command tower, yeah, from the
Street Fighter.
Is it Street Fighter or is it the? Is it? I think that's the Ultron or the Transformers one.
Who knows?
Yeah. There's got to be like command tower for everything.
Finally, Lurrus is coming in.
Kevin, see some play. I love that art. Special art from the new Mother Machine sets here. Transformers, okay. Yep. Transform. 22 turn clock. 22 turn clock. Get it in. All right. So he's finally see a play. Enlightened Tutor is going to go get himself an aura.
I'm going to grab on Thin Ice or something.
That's possible, yeah.
Kill the Lurrus.
Yep. Oh, he's got to get off
about the Underworld Breach.
He's got to get.
There's nothing in the graveyard that really matters for the Breach right now, though.
You don't know what's in his hand, and he's got a Profane Tutor with that.
Clock to come off.
Yeah. He's gonna have this amazing 2-card combo. We're gonna see one of them. Painter Servant obviously taken off, so we're not gonna see the Grindstone Painter Servant combo. It's an old favorite for anyone who's been a Commander player forever. That was my first Commander deck, was playing that combo.
Painter Servant.
Yeah. It was in a mix of things. It's not off the
table. Like, you can still get rid of the ossification.
Yeah, it's true. See where he goes. Zach thinking in deep, looking deep. I'm telling you, he's taking us. All right, Esper setting on the play. Okay. Yeah. That is an artifact.
Yeah, you can grab
artifact creature. So
don't know that it's going to be very great right now.
He's got to put some kind of presence on the board.
But it might have been the best thing you could grab. You don't want any more auras in your hand because you don't have anything to put it on.
You got to understand, he's being threatened with a 22-turn clock of Will taking him down in 22 turns. If he doesn't get something to block
that, there's a Lurrus down now. That's 3-2.
Will is the threat.
Okay.
Lurrus is great. Will is the threat. Okay, let's be real. this amazing 1 power creature is going to get
him 2 cards though.
It did draw him 2 cards. Yeah, getting his handful. I had a handful of auras and nothing to do with it. That's what I figured. Yeah, Zach.
That's what happens a lot with this deck.
This deck, it's literally just auras. And the Drawn and Lock promo, that's new from the backseas. Oh, I'm so jealous. I don't even have that one yet. I don't play blue, but I wanted that one so bad. It was the best art from Drawn and Lock. All right, you say no. You say no. Profane Tutor comes off the clock. Had all the glitters and some other BS. Yeah. But what's it going to do? Your deck is all auras. Oh, man.
You won't even need to search for any when you finally get Light-Paws out.
Right.
There's just going to be none left in the deck.
Right. It's going to be a stack of lands and like 2 creatures by the time he's done. It's going to be discarding auras to hand size at this point.
Yeah.
You do have that Wishclaw Talisman sitting there, Zach. How did it feel to have like a 0 countered Wishclaw Talisman just graciously given to you by Zach? He was just willing to let you have board presence. You should be thankful. Zach is a generous. Rex is a generous player. He lets you have some of his cards for a time being. Oh, I wish there weren't so many names and so many people. And I wish this thing didn't require that I remember all these names. I'm just glad that this community is tight enough that I can make that mistake and they won't burn me by the coals. It counts towards all the glitters, so I was happy with it. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's an artifact. Yeah. He's being generous. All right, so are we going to see this? Is this going to be the turn? Is that the balance card again? No, it can't be. No, this is a knight.
I don't even know what that card is.
He's pointing to so many different things. Oh, guys, you got to help us out in the chat here. What is this? Is this another one of those promos that we don't recognize?
Is it Grand Abolisher or something?
Grand Abolisher. All right, yeah, you nailed it just in time. Thanks, Rex. Appreciate it. All right, bring it back Underworld Breach. That card you told him about. You said to look out for it. There's nothing to get. Let's see. He can Profane Tutor back and get another piece if he wants.
I don't think he can Profane Tutor. It has to be suspended. I might be wrong.
We'll see.
How this
Miscard 3 works.
Okay,
nope,
just bouncing again. Huh.
And Teferi's Protection.
Okay.
There you go. All right, that's a concession.
We're scooping it up.
That's a concession. So there's the combo we were telling about you guys earlier ago. Balance and Teferi's Protection. Yeah. Didn't see the Grindstone. That's one of 2 of the many combos in this deck.
That's like 2 combos we've seen, and I know there's Brain Freeze in here too to mill out. So that's 3 at least.
Wow, 45 minutes. Do you get a game 3? This is 45 minutes in.
Which would have been Tatsunari's.
It's not Grimshaw. Okay.
I was gonna say.
All right.
I was gonna say I haven't seen him out there before, so
that'd
be pretty cool if he came out.
Really neat. Ian Plum. All right.
Ian Plum,
I remember Ian Plum. Yeah, great.
I faced him in the league.
Let's go. Mother Ruins.
1 Mother Ruins. That's big.
That's huge. Good start. That dude got the folks thoughts. Oh, the Flow Saucies. Oh yeah. From the new set, everyone was hard up on. Yeah, he got the special, the textured one.
Nice.
Yes, he was so excited. And he was like, "I'll take takers," and the rest of us were like, "We ain't got that kind of money, man. What do you?"
How much is that thing going for now?
100 plus.
Jeez.
And we can look it up, but I think it's 100 plus. Yeah, it's one of the same side, the whole right. All right, well, good deal. Cool. So it'll make it easy for my setup, so I don't have to keep changing between the combos here. And we get to see Tony in the last round, so it looks like he's trying to get some redemption.
Yeah.
After his performance during the first game of the day. So Light-Paws with Mother of Runes.
Yeah, we're pretty set right here.
Yeah, I'd say this is exactly where you want to be in this situation. So I imagine this has got to be a draw.
Board wipe gets it away, but
it unless he goes into a 2-card combo. Oh man, dude, can you imagine? And I think they got like 6 minutes left in the round right now.
Before time.
2-card combos this thing.
To win it.
Yeah,
I think this is the foreshadowing he was giving us earlier, where he said he got mana screwed.
It's possible. It's possible. Nope. We got his 3rd line drop. Yeah. Is he going to combo off?
Yeah, they don't have much time left in the round. But
he's got to be speeding this thing up. I know he loves playing the Magic. All right, Arcane Signet. Seen that promo forever. You go to enough WotC, like Chicago had more of them. Like every single time, they were just handing these things out. Yeah. If you bought a box from them, they handed
Doorkeeper throw.
All right, no ETB triggers, which is fine. Just cut down some pressure. And it's a really good card against a lot of different decks.
It stops so many things. Just like
but right now,
triggers are pretty big.
It's just pressure right now.
Yeah,
that's all. Although Willis doesn't get the clue tokens, he's pointing to that saying, I shot off your Willis.
That is true.
Yeah, you can't give me a clue token. How dare you? All right, 4 mana. Probably going to go into an aura.
Full protection up with your other runes.
Oh no, he's going to lock down the arcane signet.
Yeah, planar disruption.
Okay, no, maybe.
Can I counter this? Lose focus.
Like
that doesn't. You could pay to 2. It would tap Zach out, but so you couldn't do an aura on the.
It's stop him for the aura play, which give him the extra turn. We'll see what he does here.
His last knife, but
Deadly Dispute. Okay,
sack it, draw 2,
make a treasure. Yeah, really good card. I love this. When I played in Corvold, it was my absolute favorite card.
It's a very good card.
They try to target to kill it. You just remove that thing. Get a treasure.
Blood Moon and 7 basics have cooked. No, you need to play 8 Moon. So you're gonna play. 8. You're gonna play 4 Magus and 4 of the new Blue Moon.
Yeah,
they are both wizards. So you can play Flame of Anors,
right? With
Shauna's Tiebinders and Snapcaster Mages and Lightning Bolts and Wizard's Lightning.
Yes, and then nobody can play anything but blue and red. So you just have to play Izzet. Yeah, for Duel Commander. Yeah. Oh, I mean 2 Blood Moon for blue. I mean, if you want to cheat,
I was playing less basics than that in Slimefooted and Squid.
Unless he's counting Magus and Blood Moon. Is that it?
Yeah, Magus and Blood Moon.
Yeah, if that's what he's talking about. Either that or he's playing 2 Blood Moon.
I was playing less than 7 basics. I was only playing 4.
Yeah,
I was playing 1 of each and 1 snow covered.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have 8 for Slimefoot and Squee and do have it's a Blood Moon deck. I have
a Blood Moon deck and I only had 4.
But I mean,
each. And then just
if you can play around the red, it's fine. Like I've got enough red assets.
I mean, you have so many elves in that deck that too. If you can do that beforehand, then you're set.
It's another reason why I like playing low mana because those elves get me the mana I need. Just going for the beatdown, no aura play. Interesting. A heads up on Zach here. Either doesn't have an aura or is just
Interpreter.
Could be. This was the card that he said he had in the deck. Aven Interpreter, that new card that Zach actually won from his bounty reward. So I know this card isn't in that deck, but he said this card.
Yeah, it must be in the Light-Paws deck.
Is in Light-Paws, yeah.
Not the Felden, obviously.
Yep. Aven Interpreter, great card. Great against counter magic. I'm like, this is the one when we were talking about that Boros mid-range deck. We were like, dude, you got to get on this card. It plays right into exactly what you do.
Got a Raucous Theater.
Yeah.
Raucous, whatever you call
Looks
it.
like that. It's a...
Surveillance.
Yeah.
Blackroot.
Showing off those new surveillance. I loved walking around today in all the formats and seeing these surveillance.
They're put everywhere.
Everywhere.
So good.
The value is real. It's really the only thing you can get out of a set right now.
Yeah.
That's worth any significant.
I bought a playset of those right when the set came out and regretted it, thinking they were going to
go down,
be worth or like even be good. And
no, it's the smartest decision.
Like the smartest decision I ever made.
Dude, you've been so hot with these. A 6-shot show off.
I've been picking up stuff like I know that's going to be good. It's
and usually sometimes the early market predictions are to your detriment. Like a lot of these things are like you're going to invest in a $50 card that's going to be $10 later. Like it might be good, but it's just not that good. But you've been nailing it lately with some of these things. I've really been impressed. We'll have to do something someday where we talk about like what your
new
predictions
cards coming out and what we think's good and what to spec on.
Yeah, especially considering you're like 3-0 right now for the last 3 sets.
Yeah,
I have not seen you fail yet. All right, hey, we get to see Will.
It doesn't make any clues.
And it doesn't make any clues because it's throwing lock. But he does have a 20-turn clock if he can get rid of these warrants. He just needs to get rid of the rest of these creatures, and Will can take it down.
It is a blocker.
It is a good blocker, too. Yeah, it's a 1-3 or 1-2?
I don't know. If it's a 1-2, it's probably not even a good blocker. It dies to the Light-Paws.
That's right.
No wars.
We just showed it up on camera, and I forgot already what the stats on this thing were.
I feel like it's a 1-2.
Yeah. It's
a 1-3.
1-3. Go for a quick little block there. Note that he hasn't played any auras in a Light-Paws deck.
Oh, it is a 1-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. But hasn't played any auras. Has he not seen one? Is his aura deck auraless right now? What is going on Zach's side of the field here? He does get the death trigger, though. Does get the death trigger, which is really good. Because he doesn't get the ETB, but at least he has another answer. He's going to sack it immediately, get an extra draw. 10 life, really ticking down here. And the clock has got to be, what are we sitting at here? No spoilers, at 54. They're kind of 2 minutes before the clock's getting up here.
Yeah.
They probably started just a little bit before the round started. So you're looking at 55 minutes per round.
Could be ending in a draw.
Could be, yeah. Can he combo off? Or is it going to end in a draw? 10-19. Rex looking deep. He's got a full grip. I imagine he's going to have something on his lines here. Flashing in the
Cathar Commander.
Yeah, Cathar Commander. I was going to say that's not Cathar, but that's when when you pay 1, you can sacrifice it and destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Yep.
Good little flash creature. 3/1.
Yep.
Put in some massive pressure. All right, we're going to see response. Fatal Push. Is he going to go for the treasure in response, you think? Just to get him off the mana? Because there's really nothing else threatening it. And I imagine he does have enchantment and artifact combos, so he's got to make sure this thing doesn't stick around. Yeah, Zach not going to take the bait. He's not going to sack it for the treasure token. I don't know if that was the right choice. Honestly, if I'm not going to use the mana, I'm just going to sack it to.
Yeah, you might as well
blow something up with it. Windswept Heath, one of the very few fetch lands this deck plays. It's clearly getting floated out here, man. It's got a great board state. Got an end step action from Rex here.
Otawara. Bounce the Light-Paws.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a color, so you can't Mother Runes up.
No Mother Runes protection on that. Colorless, activated ability. Zach thinking this one through pretty hard. Can't imagine he has anything out. Like, what would you have to counter this? Like, white doesn't have counter target triggered or activated ability, so
yeah.
And you can't give it protection from colorless, like you just said. Yeah, took the damage at the end step. Great play. I like that. Takes the damage, uses his life as a resource. Make sure he bounces it back to his hand so we can't just replay it. I had 3 instant speed auras. Oh, great.
Well, he could have responded to the other auras.
Okay. So that's what he was
what's
thinking
in my deck that I can search for with this Light-Paws to stop this. There's probably
not colorless, not an effect like that. All right.
Tails End. Light-Paws now.
Gets the counter out. Goes and replays it.
Lose
focus. That's a counter unless I pay 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he does have 2 lands.
Well, he replicated it, so it copies it.
Oh, okay, copies it.
So it's counter unless I pay 4.
Yeah, all my internet dies in 2 minutes. I've been watching this whole time, and plus the Lucas looks really cool. It's like how I tried to build Aragon and the regular commander, and with tons of combos. And good night. Alrighty, good night. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I understand. It's getting late. Sorry if you guys leave. But remember, these are going to be posted up here for you guys to see tomorrow.
You can watch tomorrow.
Yep, you can watch them now, and then eventually our producer guy is going to be helping us get these things out on YouTube soon. Yeah. So you can watch them forever in infamy. So if Twitch is like, I got to get rid of these content, I got to put them off, we're going to put it up there for you guys to see it there. All right, what's he playing here? I don't recognize this. It's like a new Judge promo. And we don't even have him to help us in this dual casting here. What is... I'm going to have to see what he looks at. I don't know if there's anybody out there that knows what he's talking about. What's going on here? Look at the top of his deck. Is this a Toxic Deluge? Or Tainted Pack?
It must be.
It's got to be a Tainted Pack.
Yeah.
That's art I've not seen before.
Never seen that. I have to look that up.
Yeah.
No, it's not Tainted Pack. It's Demonic Constance.
Brain Freeze.
Oh, it's Brain Freeze.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Thanks, Zach.
So it's milling. I thought that.
Storm count 5. So you got 5 count on that. Yep.
Brain Freeze.
Digging deep for one of those combo pieces.
Well, no, it mills. So you might have like an Underworld.
That's what I'm thinking. Digging deep. If you dig deep, I put it in the graveyard.
But that's also a combo, though, like with the Breach, where you can keep brain freezing your opponent to mill them out.
Yeah, that's true. I love that he's got the versatility to try out these combos, either on his side or the other side. Here's the Underworld Breach!
So are we going to be able to mill Zach out here?
Is he going to mill him out? They've got to
be on time at this point, right?
They've got to be. I don't see a time clocker, so I don't know if they've recognized the announcement, but Yard is full. Exactly why he targeted himself for this. He's got plenty of cards to get those actions, and he's got to have 2 combo pieces in hand. Zach's real only answer, I think, is a mana tide to stop any kind of combos. What is this one?
Man, these are.
It looks like a secret layer. Nope. Taking it back. That looks weird. Looks like one of those new secret layers. Making it difficult for dual casters, but eventually, I mean, if we do this long enough, silence. Okay.
Silence Zach. Now go off. So Zach cannot play spells this turn.
Yep. Goes to silence, forces him not to be able to interrupt this chain, so not even a mana tithe could be an answer. The Princess Bride. Oh man, I missed that one. I can't remember if I was broke or something just happened. I really wanted that because I love that movie. Princess Bride's a great movie. So you can do all your favorite IPs all in one. Just play Magic the Gathering.
Disney coming?
Yeah, huh?
Is Disney ever gonna come?
Yeah, Disney's already been giving us stuff. No, that's Amazon's Lord of the Rings. What was that? Disney owns Marvel, and then we're doing Marvel.
Okay, we're getting Marvel. Yeah. They're definitely not giving us like
the Lorcana stuff. No. They're gonna keep Lorcana IP to themselves. It'd be really funny if I see Mickey Mouse come out here, though. You see Magic the Gathering, Mickey Mouse brings out the white glove of pain.
Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse, the new invasion.
Can you imagine?
They're going to make an invasion of Amonkhet secret lair. It's going to be Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse.
Yes. I'm down. I'll buy it. I'm down. You got my money. All right, so he's removing 6 at this point. So it's got 2 cards he wants to play here.
I don't know if we're able to get up a high enough storm count to be able to brain freeze Zach out of the game, but we'll see.
So we got a 2 count right now. We got silence, reach, silence.
Breach silence, yeah.
2's out. Now he's going to remove 3. Haven't seen the target for his card yet. He's just going to be digging deep. Otawara? Oh, he's just excellent. Drawn and lock. He was trying to figure out his white mana situation. Okay, makes sense. To play the silence and then get to it.
I see.
Here's our 3rd spell for the turn. I don't know if he's representing the turn.
Either.
Yeah. What?
Is this a dark ritual?
It's dark red?
I have no clue.
Bubbling muck. I don't even recognize what that is. Bubbling muck? I don't recognize that.
So that one is 1 black mana until end of turn. Whenever a player taps a swamp for mana, it produces an additional black.
Okay. All right, cool.
So this is going to
ramping up some
chain
with
with this here. Underworld Breach for sure.
Yep. Helping that sword count get up there.
Brain freeze 2 cards per thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 3. Top 3. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, going into Arcane Signet. Okay. Storm count 4. Yeah, he was desperately. He's saying he's desperately trying to get the white to make this combo go off.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping 2. See,
so that's 4.
Oh, 4 because of the black. Yeah, because of the double mana up here. See? Balance. That was what he's trying to get the white mana for here. And Teferi's Protection to end the game. Oh, so both games he ended it with the same combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, gets this good concession. I mean, they're running out of time, so I imagine like it's not even worth trying to play it out. But yeah, basically Teferi's Protection, exile on all of his stuff temporarily. Just kind of like phases out.
He phases out.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Teferi's
actually
Protection
exist.
will resolve, and Zach will lose his entire hand, entire board, everything.
Yep.